Hey, what's going on, you all? I am Brandon. I am a guy who flies. Welcome back to my channel. And today I am here with a good friend, a co-worker, a classmate, Deann.
Hey guys.
You want to shout them out, let them know what you do?
Oh, I'm a flight attendant. I'm so sorry. Me and Brandon were in the same class. I am so excited to be here because Brandon got a good camera.
Yes, so we are here today. She's actually laying over here in Philly, so I had to come, shout her out and come see her. And so we are here today to do the flight attendant tag. So this is an opportunity for you all to get to know me a little bit better and just in the sense of work. And because this is my classmate, she's gonna do it and it'll be up on her channel as well. So I'm gonna find the questions that we're gonna answer, okay?
So is this random questions that you've asked? Or someone's asked you?
These are random questions that are just created for flight attendants to answer.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Well, we'll see.
And there's only 10 questions, and then after you get to think about the 10 questions, and then at the end, there is what's called a lightning round. So you just get like a this or that, and you have to respond.
Okay.
Question number 1 is, where are you based?
I am based in Denver.
Okay, I am based in Philadelphia, although I work a dual base, so it's Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Trenton, New Jersey. Both there, easy one. What is your favorite layover city and why?
Ooh, Atlanta, because of the must-reads. Yes.
And the must-reads are anybody who might get you in trouble?
Yes, a must-read for me, guys, is someone who's attractive. That's just my way of letting my coworkers know that is a must-read. So Atlanta got good must-reads, risky must-reads, but I love Atlanta, and I'm always flying out there. I've been for like 3 trips, and then out of all the trips, they give me Atlanta.
I would say that my favorite layover city is Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Vegas is not lost to touch for me. Vegas is Vegas. I've laid over in Vegas many times. Vegas was actually my very first layover. Oh. I think that's probably why it's my favorite, because it was my very first layover as a flight attendant.
Wow.
So Las Vegas.
Okay, I don't go out there very often.
How long have you been a flight attendant? Oh, same.
Almost 7 months. So on the 28th.
28th will make 7 months.
We are counting down,
we graduated
guys.
together.
Yes.
What is your biggest pet peeve as a flight attendant?
I'm gonna get in trouble. Oh my gosh. My biggest pet peeve, just in general? Okay. Biggest pet peeve professionally is when individuals board our aircraft and they expect outlets, Wi-Fi, free food. And I would think like, not trying to be mean, I would just think that they would know that my airline we don't have anything for free but water.
I can see that. I would say my biggest pet peeve are just passengers who don't think about the limits or the boundaries to what they're asking. So it's like, yes, I'm here for safety, I'm here for service, but at the same time, we're flying at 35,000 feet. So there's only but so much that I can do or offer to you in this moment. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, that's what you're saying.
So it's like, okay.
That makes sense.
And then when I give you a response and it's not the response that you want to hear, you're looking at me sideways and I'm like, what do you expect?
But we love our jobs, so
What is your favorite thing about being a flight attendant?
Oh, favorite thing about being a flight attendant for me is meeting people. This job allows you to meet people from different backgrounds, cultures, and that's what I love. I'm a people person, and he is really calling me. And I love that I can meet somebody on a flight and share experiences and journeys with them.
My favorite thing about being a flight attendant is being seen.
Oh, okay.
Like, let's just be honest. Like, when you are a flight attendant, you are living the brand. Like, when you walk through that airport with that uniform on, like, it is literally like, regardless of whether people know they're doing it, like, consciously or subconsciously, like, it is like all eyes on you.
Yeah, you're right. There's an extra pep in your step.
It's like
it's a wrong way, and you're right. I didn't think about that. You do have a self-confidence.
And I do like to be seen, and I have been seen these last 7 months.
Yes.
All right, next question, number 6. What did you do before becoming a flight attendant?
All right, guys. So before becoming a flight attendant, I worked in pain management. So I worked up front as a receptionist, check-in, and then I transitioned to authorizations. So getting prior authorizations for pain management injections like epidurals, ablations, medial branch blocks. That was a fight. I had a fight with the insurance about that. So that's what I did.
Oh, you're a professional, medical professional.
Yes, honey.
So you be ready for the medical incidents.
I am, yes. Well, some of them, yes, not all. There's many. I'm not prepared for all of them, but yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Prior to becoming a flight attendant, I was a teacher. I was an elementary school teacher for 6 years. I've taught kindergarten, first grade, fourth grade, fifth grade.
That's so sweet.
And I finished out my career as a gifted resource teacher in the elementary school setting, working with students in kindergarten through fifth grade. I've also done work as a educational equity consultant and things in that realm of like raising teachers and schools awarenesses around culturally responsive teaching, and equity and diversity and things like that.
That's a rewarding job. I would want you to do a vlog about that.
But listen to this next question.
Yes.
What made you decide to be a flight attendant?
All right, guys. Honestly, what made me want to be a flight attendant is I tried many years ago in Arizona with Mesa Airlines, or not Mesa, I'm sorry, United. Way back in the day, they said no. So I told myself, well, you're older now, you can't do it. And then I saw a video on YouTube of a lady who was probably my age, I'd be 38. And she was a flight attendant, and I said, you know, I'm gonna do it. So I started applying, because for me, being a flight attendant is so much more than just serving drinks and snacks. It's about, again, traveling, of course, to see the world. That's the thing that I love, is that I have the opportunity to kind of gain knowledge and cultures by traveling abroad, but also meeting people. And that opportunity is what I wanted to do. And in every job that I've ever had, I've always had a good rapport with the public. Meaning, like, people love me. Leaving my job now, patients still ask about me because of my bubbly personality. So this allows me to travel and to meet people, which to me is a win-win. And, you know, like I said, it's a rewarding career.
It is. I like it. I think three reasons for me becoming a flight attendant. First, I wanted flexibility. So, like I said, I was a teacher. So, I mean, let's think about it. I literally worked Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
School started at 8:40. School ended at 2:25. And that was like my life. And it was like you work Monday through Friday. And school became very, very predictable, just in like the cycle of the calendars year after year. And I wanted more flexibility. I got tired of going to work every day. Like, let's just be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted a job where I could make money, but I didn't have to go to work every day.
Yeah.
Secondly, I wanted a job that gave me access. Like, I love to travel. Like, any of my teacher friends can vouch for the fact that if there was a conference to go to, if there was any type of event or training to go to, I was there. I wanted to be gone. And I looked for every opportunity to do that. And this job literally gives you the opportunity to be gone. Like, literally, you're not at home every night when you do this job, unless you craft it so that it's that way. And then the last thing is fun. I mean, I think about a lot of people's like, why flight attendant? I'm like, well, because I have this list of 6 careers that I want in life, and I've checked off 2 of them, and I still have 4 to go, and so flight attendant was the next one on the list. And so I am like that true millennial that's like, oh, you know, they're gonna have like 4 to 6 careers in their lifetime. Yep, you're probably right. You know, like 6 years, like 3 to 6 years, I'm like, all right, it's time to switch up and do something else. But I honestly only want to do things that bring me joy.
Yeah.
And I feel like to sustain yourself at any job, you should be doing something that excites you. Like when you wake up in the morning, like, oh God, I gotta go to work. It's like, no, like, yes, let's do this. You know, let's get up. That's why, like, now granted, on some of those videos, some of my vlogs, I wake up at, you know, that alarm clock goes off at 4 or 5 in the morning. And I be looking real rough in the face, like,
that's for any
tired.
job. Anyone who has
but that comes with the territory.
Yeah.
But for the most part, when y'all see me, when I'm on board, it's like, yes, let's go, let's do this. And what do I always say? Let's go to work, because I'm excited about it. Number 8, what is one thing you must have on a layover? So what is...
honestly, guys, water. I always carry a lot of water. Like, I love water. With most of our layovers in hotels, water's, of course, expensive. If they don't have free bottles like this one do, that I plan on taking, water to me is essential. I want to be hydrated.
For me, one thing I must have on the layover. I'm gonna say my phone.
Oh, well.
Like, I gotta have my phone for multiple reasons. One, there are social media apps in there that, like, I use to kill time. But also I think about the fact that, let's FaceTime me right now. I also think about the fact that, like, with being a flight attendant, you are away from home. And this lifestyle can get super, super lonely.
Yeah. He is really calling.
Oh my God, somebody's calling.
Yeah, I'm like, mine's too. That dude is really calling me. Dang, you see that?
That's a must read.
Well, no. That's
That's a non-required.
Yeah, non-publication on him.
Let's see.
Catfish.
What is the most challenging thing about being a flight attendant?
I think what you just touched on is that for me, you know, I want to date somebody. The one thing is I really don't have time to devote to getting to know someone. Well, over the phone, but this interaction that I have, this face-to-face, it puts strains in any type of relationship, friendships, family. Some people will ask, well, why choose a career where you feel lonely? But we live out of our suitcase. You know, I'm in a different city here, or sometimes I'm on reserve, and it's depressing. Because my last job, Brandon, I was always working, doing overtime. I was constantly working, and there's days that I sit, even though I'm getting paid, I sit and do nothing, and it's like, I can't believe this is my life. But this is the career I chose. So for me, it's about the whole career and being lonely at the end of the day. Even if you have someone that you love, not being able to see your family, your kids, and your loved ones, that, especially during the holidays, it's depressing.
I say for me, the most challenging part, something you just hit on, it's being on reserve. Like having to get through this hurdle of not knowing my schedule, having to exist on call. I've never had a job in my life where I was on call. This was my first time where it's ever like, you're basically salary. You're basically on salary. Like, your salary and you're guaranteed paid, but it's like, I didn't do this job to be just sitting at home. Like, I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah.
And I'm such a busybody. And so I'm, like you said, I'm used to being on the go. Like, let's get this money, let's get this bag. And so, all right, last question. Let's end on a good note. What advice do you have for new aspiring flight attendants? Your whole channel. Make sure you all go check out Deann Ford on YouTube, because our whole channel is new advice for new and aspiring flight attendants.
Yeah, my advice would be, guys, is, you know, if at first you don't succeed, keep applying. Because you know my journey, I applied to a few airlines, they said no. My airline said yes. Don't be discouraged by the process, meaning like with some airlines, because they're so popular, you might apply 1 month and they may not get back to you for 6 or 7 months or sometimes a year. Don't be discouraged. Know that God closes one door, another one is open, and it's not the final be all say all. It's that you know what you're able to offer that airline, and believe in yourself. Be confident in your interview, whether it's a face-to-face or the video interview or phone interview. I've always been an advocate that if you can't show yourself, sell it. They can hear it in your voice. You know, just don't give up. That's the bottom line. Do not give up. Don't let one no stop you from ever pursuing this career. Trust me, you might get plenty of no's, but like I did, I got a yes eventually.
I would say that my advice, 2 pieces of advice. The first advice is to save your money. Like, people say it all the time, save your money. Like, no, it is so important. Like, I took a pay cut to do this job. Almost close to like 50% pay cut to do this job, because I told you, I wanted to do something that I wanted to do. And so it was like, save your money. You need to go into this thinking, like, how many months of my expenses do I have in saving? Can I support myself with 6 months worth of expenses out of my savings? And then the second piece of advice for me is to be honest and truthful with yourself in terms of what you want out of this job. The amazing thing about being a flight attendant is you have, well, not right off the bat, but you eventually have so much control over what your schedule is like.
Yes.
Like, you should know yourself, like, oh, do I have kids? Do I have a significant other? Is it important to me to be at home every night? Because there are airlines out there where you fly today, you're at home every single night to be with your family, be with your kids. There are airlines out there where you are away from home for a very long time. You need to know, do I want to fly internationally? Do I only want to work domestically? Like, what type of clientele do I want to work with in terms of the passengers? Like, just be honest with yourself, and then that will really help you narrow down, like, what airline might be the best fit for you, because being at the right airline will make or break your experience as a flight attendant. Because you can be meant to be a flight attendant and you could start at the wrong airline, and it will sour your entire perception of it.
Yeah, another thing too, piggybacking off what Brandon said, is do your research. And what I mean is every airline offers their own benefits. So always look at the reserve period, the pay, the basis.
Scheduling.
Yeah, the contracts. Ooh, just like I'm telling you guys, the contracts is really, really big. We've seen people not look into their contracts and they don't know what they're getting into. Do that. I mean, yeah, always do research just like you would about a restaurant, shoes, or anything like that, right? We're all about reviews and what's on Google and all these other reviewing sites. Do the same thing when it comes to your career as a flight attendant. Just make sure that the airline you're with is a good fit for you and what you stand for and what you believe in.
Okay. So,
yes.
It is now time for the lightning round. So, for this one...
Oh, wow. Watch now on my layover. I love both of y'all.
Oh,
that's so sweet. It just came in. She left a comment.
That's a
yeah,
good
she's with us too. Oh,
yes,
yay. She is.
So,
yes.
This is the lightning round.
Okay.
So, it's basically like this or that.
Okay.
So, I'm going to ask you, a question, and then you just give me your response. And
Okay.
it's all stuff based on, like, flight attendants. So, it's all stuff that you've probably done.
Okay.
Okay. Do you prefer early shows or late shows for work?
Ooh, gosh. Late shows. Yeah.
Dress, skirt, or pants?
It depends. It's cold in Denver. Now I got the dress, but I would say the pants.
Pants.
Yeah, the pants.
Do you prefer to have a layover or just work a turn?
A layover. Definitely.
Short flights or long flights?
Short flights.
Service with the cart or hand service?
Service with the cart.
The A320 or the A321?
Ooh. I would say the A320. Yeah, 21 is too big. Yeah, it's like it's not. You don't have personal space. You gotta go to the back. Yeah.
Short trips or long trips?
Short trips.
Short trips.
Well, when you say short trips, you mean like
2-3 days or 4 or 5 days?
Oh, I like long trips. Long trips. I'm sorry.
Trips.
Yes.
Okay, that's it.
Now, what about you? You gotta ask yourself this. Okay, my turn. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. Act like you never heard these questions, friend. Okay, early shows or late shows?
Late shows.
Okay.
Afternoon flight attendant.
Dress, skirt, or pants?
Okay, I can't answer that one, but I'll go for the top. I prefer the short sleeve over long sleeve.
Okay, perfect. Layover or turn?
Layover.
Layover. All right, short flights or long flights?
Long flights.
Yes. Service with the cart or hand service?
Hand service.
Hand service, okay. A320 or A321?
A321.
A321, okay. Short trips or long trips?
Long trips.
Okay. Now, another thing you didn't mention, position-wise, you rather be in the front or be in the back?
Put me in the front.
Oh, and see, gosh, I like being in the back. And the only reason why is that the way our aircraft is set, passengers can hear your conversation. They can see what you're eating. The back, they can't. You got that jump seat, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Penny, I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but they are very observant, and they tell us you got to be cautious of what you talk about. We're over here gossiping, chit-chatting. Passenger hears everything that's going on. That's a possible complaint. So I like to be in the back.
I prefer to be in the front because this first thing.
You are cute, yes. They are going to see you.
First thing, and I don't know, it's something about being in the back where sometimes I feel like I'm just like trapped. Like especially when it's time to deplane and everybody, you gotta wait for everybody to get off. I'll be back there like.
Right, yeah, that's true. I like being in the back, guys, just because of that. Because like I said, they don't know. I mean, for me, one, I have control. I can see the whole galley as a whole, right? And then two, I got privacy a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean, because you ever sat down and you begin to eat, ding. You gotta get up, or someone is like, oh, what are you eating? Or you leave your food right there on the counter. They told us in training how certain, not to shame, people eat your food and stuff like that. So yes. But I like this, guys. I love this tag. This is a little bit different. So
thank you all for watching.
Yes.
I will continue to do the flight attendant tag with all of my other flight attendant friends as I come across them. Again, for those of you who are new to this, I am FlyWithAGuy on YouTube. Go ahead and rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel.
Hit that notification bell.
This is Deann Ford.
That's right.
And for those of you who are true to this, thanks for coming back, and I look forward to seeing you all the next time.
All right. Bye, guys.
Later.